Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Movement Radio. I'm Chip Hazard,
I'm Roger Sierra.
and we're back with another double react.
Yeah, so this time we are going to do the new Flash trailer, dropped earlier this week, and we are definitely hoping for even more goodness, because that first trailer actually did answer some questions, but also raise some more questions. So let's see what we can find out from this trailer.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I lost my parents. That pain
What? Okay.
made me who I am. I spent a lifetime trying to right the wrongs of the past,
Ooh.
as if fighting crime would bring my parents back.
Hold on.
You actually did it.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
I love you, Monkey.
You lost both parents in one day.
Barry! Call 911 now!
I went back in time to save my parents.
But instead, I completely broke the universe.
If you went back and changed the past,
This world must die.
you changed the future.
Do you know what this symbol stands for?
Means hope, right?
I will help you fight Zod.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I have to undo what I did.
These scars we have make us who we are. You're not meant to go back and fix them. Don't let your tragedy define you.
What did you
No matter what we do, we're not going to be able to fix this.
No! Nobody dies!
You're strapped to your parachutes.
Where's yours?
Oh, man. Oh,
Wow. Oh, wow.
yes.
You get a lot more Michael Keaton, less Batfleck in this particular trailer.
Definitely getting the main storyline of Flashpoint, where he in the Flashpoint comic he wants to save his mother, but in this one obviously he wants to save his parents, which is really cool. And I really dig the Flash suit. The more and more I see it in this one,
I've seen some things online where people are complaining that they should have stuck with the Snyderverse version of the Flash suit. I think this one is more reminiscent of the comics than the Snyderverse version.
yeah. I like I said, I like it. I do like the design. I like how it seems more fitting to actual Flash and Flashpoint. Also, General Zod being back.
And I'm glad that they got the same character or the same guy to play Zod.
Yeah, Michael Shannon.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. Obviously, we have a different super man as Superwoman, which we knew in the last trailer. But I do like how she's playing the super person a little bit. It looks like there's more emotion than just Man of Steel, just like emotionless kind of thing.
Right.
And having both Batman's, it looks like Batflick is wearing the classic gray and blue one.
I was gonna mention that. I was gonna ask if it looked that way to you or if it was just me because of my color blindness. But there's definitely like that gray and blue hue.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Where is it? Also, this part of the movie is definitely gonna make me cry.
Yes.
But no, it's definitely the blue. It's a darker blue, but it is a blue, and you can still see it's the Batflick one because it's the armorized version right there. You can see the armor plating, but it definitely has the gray blue aesthetic instead of just the black and black or black and gray.
Yeah. Well, and the ears on the cowl are shorter. Which is reminiscent of the Batfleck version as opposed to the Michael Keaton version.
Yeah. And obviously they're doing so this part right here is them doing the experiment on Flash and Flashpoint to gain his powers back. Because in Flashpoint comic series, he loses his powers and he tries to do the exact same experiment of getting electrocuted and the experiment going awry, quote unquote, to give him his powers, just like in the original comic line. But I want to see how they're going to do this because, I mean, they show us plenty of times where he has his powers. So at one point, he has to lose his powers, just like in Flashpoint comics.
Yes, definitely he does. Now, the one thing that it just looks so good. The one thing that I'm wondering, are we going to get a cameo by Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Bruce's father, as Thomas Wayne in the Batman suit? I know when they first started talking about doing this movie, there was that rumor that they were going to get him to don the Batman suit, a la the comics. So,
well, if you remember when Michael Keaton's talking at the intro, he does say that Flash brought his parents back, or brought the Wayans back. So possibly,
I think it would be something special if they did that.
I'm trying to see if it is.
It's hard to tell in that picture.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it might be is that the picture from Michael Keaton's Batman movie?
It might be, but we know that the people who played his parents in that movie are
a little too old now.
Yeah.
But no, the old Bat Cave.
Well, and then there was a scene right there. Is that Michael Keaton with the long gray hair? Or is that somebody else looking at the bat suits? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it could be Alfred. Because we haven't seen an Alfred yet.
We have not.
But look at all the suits, because you do see the second to the left is the Hush one with the blue and gray, but bigger ears.
And the one far right as you're looking at it,
the furthest right.
Yes, that's the Dark Detective version with the goggles on the
and the hooded cowl instead of just actual cowl.
The
one right next to that one is the underwater one.
Exactly.
And the one after that, I think it's the Dark Knight one, isn't it? The one right in third in the middle. Looks
like it.
But no, it's cool that we get to see, and there's actually weapons in the back. I didn't notice that before. Yeah, but no, it could be an Alfred. Maybe it could be him, and he cuts his hair. Who knows?
I don't know, but I think DC's onto something with this movie.
I like the Flash bolt on this costume too.
Yes,
on the crest. I mean, they are onto something here. So many people have said it is the best superhero movie out or made, which is hard praise. But even James Gunn said it, and he's made some of his own. So
exactly. So I know what I'll be doing on June 16th. This is 2 days before my birthday, and I will be sitting in theaters watching this movie.
I'm trying to think about if I will be introing day or not, or opening day, introing day, opening day.
Well, I'll probably do opening weekend, not opening day.
Yeah.
And the fact that we get that scene right there, you get Dark Flash as well.
Yeah. I want to see how they're going to do that. Like, that's obviously the point of Flashpoint is the, I guess the technical introduction to Dark Flash, Reverse Flash-esque, depending on how you want to talk about it. But no, it there's a dynamic to that. I'm trying to see if there's anything we missed, but no, that I can point out.
Not that I can see.
Obviously, her destroying. Well, this being Keaton right here.
Yes.
Bat flick. Run out the building. The experimentation.
Oh, the other thing, when Supergirl has Zod down and she's got that damn pole and she just beats him in the face with it. It's like, okay, show me that brutality of, Supergirl. Like, we see it sometimes with Superman, but you don't see it a lot in like video form with Supergirl.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that. It showed. Oh, I did miss that last scene where Batman is diving down. I didn't notice. So the Batwing going
back
up,
single.
well, not only the bat signal, but it's an homage to Batman Returns with the Joker, when Jack Nicholson's the Joker, because there's the scene where the Batwing goes up and forms the bat signal over the moon.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's a clear homage to.
Oh yeah,
that.
for sure. Because I mean, they are bringing the man back for that. But no, I mean, so it's both Barry's intro in here. I'm just trying to see if there's. It has to be old. It has to be Michael Keaton as old Batman first, unless it could be Alfred. That's the only two people that make sense.
That's the only thing I'm thinking. I mean, there's the Keaton or Batman and Alfred would be the only two people that would be able to access that particular room.
Yeah.
Because we know we're not getting like Robin or Red Hood or anything like that.
Not yet.
Yeah, those will be in the next 10 years.
But no, I'm actually super excited for this movie. Be the first DC movie I watch in a while. Yeah. I just, being a Flash fan, I'm going to have obviously my man moments, but I'm going to go into it just as a regular fan and hope for the best for this movie because it's had so much shit around it. And I just want a good Flash movie. I want a Flash movie I can enjoy.
I think we're going to get it with this movie. I'm just interested to see where they take it after this and how Ezra Miller does or does not fit into the
well, remember, this is the reset movie, so they're not bringing him back.
They could. That's the thing.
I don't know with how much trouble he's bringing.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to see how he fits in, because there have been rumors that the kid who played Flash in the TV series is going to pick up the mantle after this movie.
He's so boring.
Is in this. There's.
He's so
I've read
boring.
reports that he could be actually in this movie.
That's what everybody keeps saying
at the end. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to watching it to see, where everything goes, because like you said, this is the reset movie.
At this rate, I'd rather just do, instead of just doing a Barry, go ahead and do like a Wally and start like the Teen Titans series, Young Justice series, because you want to get that younger audience in. Might as well reset it and just go straight to this like that. So we lost all these main people, the main Justice League people, or anything like that. How you solve that? You bring in the younger teens and everything. So obviously you can do Young Justice and get, instead of Aquaman, you have Aqualad, Wonder Girl, and bring in Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy, Cyborg, a younger Cyborg or new Cyborg, however you want to. Like, there's ways to round it with a reboot, not a reboot in the series. We just got to see how Gunn and Saffron, is his name Saffron?
Yeah, Peter Saffron.
Saffron. How they're gonna? They've gave us the map of what they're wanting to do. We just got to see how it's going to play out, because these guys actually know what they're doing, and they're not just going to just throw shit against the wall and just hope to get money out of it and just continue random storylines.
Right. Yeah. James Gunn is really invested in making these movies, not to make money. Obviously, he wants to make money, but he wants good stories. And I've always said that I think the DC stories are better than the Marvel stories. It's just that the MCU had John Favreau and what's his name? Kevin Feige to bring those stories to life.
Yep.
My personal opinion, I think DC's stories are better. They're more rooted in like actuality.
I mean, Kryptonians.
Okay, so let's
fish people.
Hey,
Amazonian.
Amazons are real.
Not like that. Made out of clay and magic.
Hey.
But no, I mean, I'm want to put my Marvel biases aside. I do enjoy DC stuff. People think I may not like DC, but I do enjoy DC stuff. It's just DC hasn't been able to execute live action movies well.
No. And I think that's just because they didn't have the right people in place. There were people that were just coming in to make a movie and not make a story.
Well, not only that, like, they weren't making a cohesive series. Because I mean, if Christopher Nolan made the Dark Knight trilogy and people shit on it here and there or say stuff about it, but it actually was cohesive and made sense, and they were good movies.
Yes.
But I
all
mean,
three of them.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think, is there another? Because even the old Batman movies were hit and miss. They changed around so many times.
Yeah, you have Batman and Batman Returns, who were cohesive, but then when you got into Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, it was like, what the hell?
Yeah. But no, like I think DC taking a step back and realizing, hey, we need to put people in charge who can make a consistent linear continuity universe. But lo and behold, Marvel sort of gave them one of the best directors and writers to sort of do that, because we all know how much of a comic book guy James Gunn is to begin with.
Well, just look what he did with the Guardians of the Galaxy series.
And also how he made the better Suicide Squad movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only that, I mean, he's writing the new Superman story himself. So let's see if we can get I'm not going to say great, because I don't expect the reboot origins or rebooting beginner movies to be like spectacular, like 10s out of 10s or anything like that. I expect them to sort of build the universe around first and then bring us the greatness. Because it's going to be hard to, like, okay, everybody, we're starting back at point one, so everything you knew doesn't make sense, but we're in this universe, so here's this universe, but here's these characters. Like, trying to cipher all that into like one big movie or couple movies isn't going to work. So them planning it out like how they did and bringing a universe to us. And I mean, it's what, a 10-year plan also or something like that they said they were doing?
Yeah. Gunn and Saffron have laid out a 10-year plan that they have. So, I mean, and they've got it broken down into chapters.
Yeah.
Like, I just looked it up, and So you have chapter 1 is called Gods and Monsters,
Mhm.
and you're supposed to have Superman Legacy, The Authority, The Brave and the Bold, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and Swamp Thing in that. That's the, like, I guess, phase 1, that, as Marvel would call it.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, some of those stuff are going to be animated, and they're going to still be they're going to be part of the continuity, but they're going to be an animated series, so they're telling stories longer and better and building up the world more that way. While our main live action movies are going to be obviously the blockbusters we want to see that's going to tell us the big story, big one punch story, and then we're going to have to go back and watch some of the other stuff just to continue with it and sort of understand it. But they're also letting the Elseworld stuff, so Matt Reeves' Batman is still going to be in existence.
Yes.
But it's not going to be, people are going to be like confused, like, well, what's this Batman doing here? And then there's this Batman over here. Like, which one? No, it's going to be, that's why they're calling it Elseworld, because it's a different universe. It's going to be its own thing. We don't have to worry about it messing with the mainline stuff, but it's still going to give us entertaining movies that we want to see. And especially since the Batman itself was so good, and I do want to see what Matt Reeves does with the second one.
Yeah. Supposed to come out in 2025, and they've already tapped him for a third movie in that trilogy.
Yeah, which I'm okay with. Matt Reeves is a good director, and he knows his stuff.
Yes.
So keep the guys that know what they're doing, instead of hiring people that don't know what they're doing and want to be fancy or want to do things their own way and not actually understand what makes these stories so compelling and what people want to see instead of what they think people want to see. Looking at you, Wonder Woman 84, whatever the fuck that second one was.
Right.
But no, I mean, we went on a tangent there, but the trailer was amazing, and we do have high expectations. We're obviously not going to kill the movie if it doesn't live up to our expectations because we're such high praise on it already. I want to go into the movie expecting it to be, I'm going to go with it expecting to be a 5 out of 10, and then if it satisfies me, obviously go up from there. If it doesn't satisfy me, at least I know it was at least average, so I'm not going to put my expectations too high.
Right. I'm going to go in without blinders on.
Yeah.
Per se. So
we're going to have to be very, I don't want to say critical, but we're going to have to be very honest about this.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you guys for joining us and watching. Tell us what you think about the second Flash trailer. Tell us what you think about the movie. Are you going to go watch it? If so, when are you going to go watch it? And what are your hopes and expectations? And how do you feel this movie is going to do compared to what, I guess, the movies right before it, and the movies that aren't getting released, I guess? Because I don't even know if Aquaman 2 is coming out now or not.
Aquaman 2 is coming out. But
it's getting such bad responses at the screenings and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I know the trailer that they played at the screening had very, very little of Amber Heard in it, and I think that trial may have hurt that movie quite a bit.
Well, they had to postpone it, and then they had to replace her, but without really replacing her. So
yeah,
one thing is I heard that it was a very generic superhero movie instead of it standing out like the first one did. So I think that was the issue too.
I think the second one was a money grab because they didn't really go into it with much of a story.
Yeah. But all right, everybody, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more trailers, reviews, reactions. Here in a couple weeks, we are going to be going to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy, and we also got conventions coming up, so we're going to be very busy, but we're going to keep this going, and we're going to do, hopefully, a review of Guardians of the Galaxy. We should be doing a Mario 1 soon, too, so just stay tuned for everything, guys. Yeah. And thank you for joining us. Go hit shit with the outro.
Please do not leave without leaving a like, comment, share, and subscribe right here on YouTube.
As always, hit that subscribe. Share to everybody that you know that will enjoy this. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. We're always here for feedback. We always want to know what you guys think and everything like that, of course. Just do your part and being part of this community. We want there's to be a community. We want to grow, and we can't grow without you guys. So, do your part too. It's all on your shoulders, not on us.
Yes.
All the pressure's on them, not on us. No, but no, seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I am Roger Sierra.
And I am Chip Hazard.
And this has been another review, reaction, whatever we want to call this series. I don't even know anymore.
Just a double react.
Double react. There we go. I'm tired. All right. See ya.
See ya.